All right, I've just gone into front mode here, and I have taken my camera and did the Control-Alt-0 to from the one view, from front view, Control-Alt-0 to bring our camera into front view. Now we're in the cycles render. We're going to go over a little bit about, we're going to make a basic backdrop here and fool with some lighting. All right, so we have our Suzanne on the left, cube, and our torus. Now if we would just go into rendered mode, it's pretty dull and boring because we only have one, Z, get out of there. We only have this one lamp here. If we click on here, we fooled with this a little bit. Let's go ahead and use the nodes here. We fooled with this a little bit, turning this into a sun lamp. We haven't done spot. There's a hemispherical and area. We'll just leave it a point for now, but that's the only light source we have. So let's go ahead and let's go back into rendered mode. And as you can see, if I grab the light, since I've selected it before, on the y-axis, you can tell I'm moving the light behind. And here I'm moving the light to the front. You can tell by the way the shadows are here. And we'll click out of that. And then we'll just hit Z. And you can see now the light's in front. Now we understand a point light, it just casts light out from all directions. You have your color, your strength here, and things like that. We want to get rid of this, and we want to go ahead and X this lamp, delete. We could have changed it. Let's just do a Shift A. Let's add a new lamp. Here's your lamp button here, just where your mesh is here. If you come down to your lamp, and you can decide which kind you want. Like I said, you can always change this later. We're going to do a sun lamp. It's going to come right where our cursor is. So if we go into 7, we grab, we pull this out. Go to 3, and rotate this up, and grab it. Pull it up, and let's go to 7 again, and rotate once again. All right, so what happens here is a sun lamp goes one direction. So where our line is pointing, where our line is going, that's the direction the sun will be coming from. And the sun lamp is thought of as being infinitely far away. So you just get a bunch of lines coming from this direction. So let's go ahead and go back into our front view again, and let's do our preview mode here, our rendered mode. As you can see, this is much different. You can change the color of this light. So if we want a little bit more yellowish, like a very strong, very saturated. A lot of times you want to keep it, if the sun's kind of yellow, maybe something like that, and you have a yellowish light coming out. We can adjust our strength either by typing it in. See, it's very powerful there, and you can take that one way up. If we went to 100, it just washes everything out. Maybe we want to do a 5 or even less. So all of the scene is. We can change this to a spot. And here's what a spotlight does. You can adjust your spot shape, your size of and this is the size of the cone. How it blends here. You can also do a preview. Sometimes the preview doesn't show up. You can do a hemispherical, and this will show you. I think what's the problem with the spot is it's not strong enough. There we go. So the spot wasn't strong enough. So the spotlight seems like you have to do a lot more. Let's take this up to 100. So you can show the cone. And same way with changing the, and then you can start seeing what your size will look like, what your blend looks like. Hemispherical, very strong. Let's take this down to 2. And there's what it'll look like. An area lamp. Just to see what this will look like if we take this down to a 2. Let's go to our front view and let's go into rendered mode. See little changes there, how big the spotlight is. Change the size. Can't really tell anything from the size right now because of... Alright, so let's go ahead and delete this out. Let's delete this. You could also, before when Cycles wasn't lamp supported, you could actually take a, make an object. So if I do a Shift A and I add a mesh, I add a plane, I can grab that on the Z. I can go over to the materials, add a new material, and what I can make this is an emission. Let's maybe take this up to 10. So now, and then I can scale my object. So if I go into 0 now, and I go into rendered mode. So this is another way of doing light. So if I grab this, rotate it, and change my lighting using that.